right? For his speech. No.
There's no smiling.
Oh, you can't bring your camera. Sorry, Ben. Even if it's your speech.
I am allowed.
And you know, timer knows everything. Okay, thank you very much. Thank you, Benjamin.
Good evening, fellow Toastmasters. Growing up, I loved to take pictures. And this is actually one of the cameras that I learned on. I love to take snapshots. And one of my favorite memories as a child was going on long camping trips with my family. And we went to Yellowstone Park for one of our trips. And for those of you that don't know, it's one of the most famous parks in America with incredible waterfalls, mountains, geysers, animals. And so everywhere I went, I took a picture. And then I took another picture. And all during childhood, I loved taking pictures. Why did I take pictures? Because it helps me to remember the places that I've been, help me to relive those fun memories that I had as a child. Well, unfortunately, the pictures help us remember the places that we went and where we've been. And you do the same with the pictures that you take on your mobile phones, cell phones, other things. It can help us remember where we were, but unfortunately we can't relive that. We can't go back and actually be a part of that experience once again, can we? Well, I remember in college, I thought a lot about the future. And I was primarily concerned about who was I going to marry and what was I going to do with the rest of my life. And I remember over and over thinking, what am I going to do? And I just was consumed with thoughts about the future. So while the past and the future are very important, we must remember them, that's not where we live, is it? Where do we live? We live in the here and now. We live in today. And so it's essential that we learn how to thrive in today, in the place that we're living right now. So how do we do that? Well, one thing is that we don't forget the past and we don't neglect to plan for the future. And so by forgetting the past, think about it. Think of how many mistakes we make in the present because we don't remember the past or the example of others that have gone before. Now, we think about the future, we can be consumed with the future or think, you know, after this conference coming up, everything is going to be relaxing and I'll be able to, you know, slow down. Or after my children grow up a little more, I'll be able to slow down. Or after this or after that, life will get easier. Well, that doesn't really happen, does it? And if we think about the dream that I see everywhere now, especially in the West, it's of retirement. If I work hard for 20, 30, 40 years, then I'll be able to take it easy and enjoy life. But by that time, most of life is gone, isn't it? And so it's so important that we live in the present. Another way that we live in the present is we take the opportunity to enjoy things right now. You know, when we talk about that here at Toastmasters, last year I did a speech on swimming the Bosphorus, making the most of every opportunity, enjoying athletics, enjoying cooking, enjoying all sorts of different things, enjoying my children. We need to learn to enjoy these today because that's all that we can hold on to. A few years ago, my brother turned 40 years old, and I thought, wow, how quickly we are getting older. And so I thought, I want to do something special for my brother's birthday. And so I got permission from my wife and left my 3 young kids to fly all the way back to America, to Chicago, to celebrate with my brother for 3 days, his birthday, along with the rest of our family. And I just thought this was such a special memory to have time together with my brother. I had to really, you know, spend money, you know, take time away, but it was a way to really seize the day and live in the present, making the most of the opportunities here and now. Well, another thing we need to do to thrive in the present is to do the right thing today. I know many times I can decide I'm going to put that off until tomorrow, or I'm going to wait until tomorrow to do something. Well, as they say, tomorrow never comes. The best time to do something is right now. It's the best time to love someone. It's the best time to help someone. It's the best time to forgive someone. It's the best time to make a difference right here in the here and now. Over the past few decades, I've attended many funerals of friends, and they've been difficult, but I've just seen how quickly life can pass us by. Isn't it true? As we grow older, time seems to speed up, and we realize we have less and less of it. And so my challenge to you is think about, what is it that I can do today to love someone, to help someone? I think of the attitude that we have as we start each day. Am I going to be discouraged, depressed, angry, bitter? Or am I going to choose to start the day with a smile and with making a positive difference in someone's life? And I think the more that we can focus less on ourselves, and the more we can die to ourselves and love others, then we really begin to experience the deeper life where we can really thrive, is when it's not on us, but when we are thinking of others. And so, if we think of a snapshot, life is full of snapshots. It's a continual stream of them. Like on Facebook, you see picture after picture. There are moments of time that quickly pass by. We need to remember the past. We need to plan for the future. You know, we need to make the most of every opportunity today and do the right thing now. But as I think of those snapshots that I took growing up, I now realize that taking the right, perfect picture wasn't so important as seizing the moment and making the most of every moment that we have.